on in. So we're going to do a walk through the shop because everybody's been asking me to see the updates. Welcome to the Compleat Sculptor. We're located in New York City and have the largest selection of sculpture supplies in the world. Basically, it's 27,000 square feet of nothing but sculpture supplies. We're going to walk in this way. As we get through here, these are some of the finished works we do for people: mounting, bases, pedestals, finishing. Here's Ralphie. He's the boss. This is actually the owner of the company right here. So the store is broken up into sections, and we're going to walk through a couple different areas. The first one is actually the casting section. So we have a variety of different plastics, resins, epoxy, polyurethane, polyester, gypsums, aqua resin. This is a special effects area. So we do all of the special effects makeups down here and all of the different pigments for different materials. Then we get into the mold making section. The mold making section is going to have also a ton of materials that are available to you, from latex, silicone, polyurethanes, rigid molds, flexible molds. A lot of different stuff to choose from. As we walk in here, we get to the abrasive section. So this is all different types of abrasives for grinding and finishing your pieces, from stone to wood to clay, plastics, all those different kinds of materials. This is our little quarry. Stone carving materials from all over the world: alabaster, soapstone, marbles, granites, onyx, and then a wide variety of specialty woods for carving in log form or in blocks and slabs. Then we keep on going because it keeps on going. We get to the foam room over here, and in this room we actually have all the different types of carving foams and finishing foams. So there's HDU, which is urethane foam, XPS, EPS, flexible foams like polystyrene and polyurethane, and all of these different kinds of carving foams. As you can see, in small sizes, large sizes, lots of different stuff going on, as well as all the tools to work them. So for some of these foams, we can use hot tools. For other ones, you have to use physical tools. I know it's still a little messy, but we're putting everything together. Then we're back into the more stone area here. I'm going to take you for a quick walk through the classrooms. So we do have a stone carving classroom on the other side, as well as, we affectionately call it the fight room, because this is where everybody learns to behave themselves fighting with a mold. Turn the lights. So this is one of our classrooms and spaces in here. Then we continue on because there's a lot of space here. Back in here is storage. So we do have HDU, different waxes that we stock, cements. These are large boards for the commercial applications. And then in here we have our other classroom. So this one is geared towards clay and wax work and things like that. Awesome space. And then we keep on going. So the tour continues. We move into this section. On the left is a little bit of the shipping department, so we're going to ignore that. But in here we have more storage for a variety of incoming materials, as well as plasters and heavy duty products. The more stone is on this side. So this is a lot of travertine and limestone over here. Then we get into the stone carving tools, and we try to keep everything sort of on display, because one of the things about looking at stuff online is that it's so hard to tell the differences between things. So in here you've got all your hand tools on this side, pneumatic and machine tools over here, a bunch of different hammers. These are all different types of materials for use with stone. Meat tenderizers, always good in the kitchen. All these rifflers and rasps, for wood, and then these are for metals. These tools are for wood carving tools in here. You can see a wide selection of different types of tools, which keeps you busy in terms of different shapes and sizes in the selection. We get into waxes and clays. So over here we've got jewelry waxes, we've got sprue waxes for casting. These are primarily sculpting waxes, so candle waxes, and then into hybrid clays, which are wax-based clays, plastilines, and water-based clays, air dries, paper mache. Then you get into your glazes. We have a wide selection of glazes and underglazes. Adhesives are all sort of in this section over here. Basically, there's a glue to stick everything to everything. Airbrushes, different types of paints, anatomical references. Now we're in the pigment section. So back into the pigments and the metal coatings and patinas. So these are all finishes for metal products. And then you've got a wide selection of patinas available that are both acid or non-reactive. And then as we get into here, this is the refractory section. So we've got materials for foundries and also for glass casting. So for different types of metals, both ferrous and non-ferrous, as well as glass, all of the different things there. And as we enter my very messy office, which is a little bit more like a museum, this is the end of the tour. And at this point, we say thank you for visiting with us. Have a great day.
Yay!